What's going on, YouTube? Back at you with another video. Just out here running some errands. Hey, I done jumped in the red truck, the red truck, F150. The red truck F150. Just trying to drive this around and stuff. I took the white truck in. They can't get to it till Friday to like run some tests on it, leak tests and all that stuff. That leak test and everything is gonna, they should be able to find out what exactly it is Friday. So that's the earliest I could get it in. At this other mechanic place that I normally go to, they couldn't get me in till Monday. So sometime I just, I gotta know. I gotta know the condition of this truck as far as if I need to get it. It ain't if I need to get it fixed. What needs to be fixed? Is it fixable, or is it just a waste of time where I gotta get a another truck? Or worst case scenario is I pull the enclosed trailer with Black Beauty for the time being until I get something different, or until it get fixed, if it's fixable. One. I could do that, or I could pull it with the red truck, which is what I'm in now, what I've been doing, what I started out with, and pull it with that, go back to the way I used to do things and stuff. But man, with that ramp rack and just the truck, that's the downfall of having the ramp rack on the truck. Because if your truck go down, like they said, if your truck go down, your operations go down, especially if you ain't got any type of backup or any extra trucks or things like that. So praise the Lord that I got a couple of options of trucks that I could play musical chairs with, or take the ramp rack off the white truck and put it onto the black truck, buy a new truck. I don't know. I don't want to buy nothing. I don't want to buy another truck. Trucks are expensive as it is. So if I could get that white truck fixed, I'm going to do it. So depending on how much it costs, because they said if the headers are cracked and all this other crazy stuff, if the block is cracked or whatever the case is, you might as well get you another truck, because it's going to be expensive. Well, I want to know how expensive it's going to be. So the most that I'll probably spend is $5,000. That's if it's more than $5,000 that I would have to put into that white truck just to get it fixed and and get it to stop with the white smoke and get whatever needs to be fixed, then I'll do it. But if it's over $5,000, I'm not gonna do it. I'm gonna figure something else out. I'd rather drop $5,000 on a new truck. Buy you a truck for, I don't know, 20, 25. That white truck I got for, I think I got that truck for like $17,000. Probably about 4 or 5 years ago. At least I had it for at least 4 years. I done had it for 4 years, at least. It's either 4 or 5. 4 or 5 years I done had that white truck. And I got it for $17,000. And then I put work into it. Like when I got it, So I at least put $3,000 into it when I got it, as far as changing out batteries, alternator, batteries, brakes, starter, and all these different type of sensors that's on that truck. You know, I didn't change all that. So I spent about $3,000 after I got the truck. So I probably went all in probably about $20,000, you know, with that truck, you know, when I first got it. So, yeah, the sensors were acting crazy on it. Had to change them out. All in all, I put a lot of money into the truck because I put airbags on it. As you know, I just put new tires on it. I've done a lot of things to that truck. So that's the most that I'll spend on that truck is $5,000 if it helps it to stop doing what it's doing, and I can carry on for a couple of more years with it. I'll do that. $5,000. If it's more than $5,000, I'm good. I'll switch it up. I'll figure something else out. Like I said, I'll put the ramp rack on the black truck if I have to, you know. So, I don't know. Or try to look for another long bed truck, because that ramp rack goes good with a long bed truck. So, that's that. But yeah, guys, I gotta go give my taxes to my CPA guy and all my paperwork and everything, so that he can get cracking on these taxes. Because, man, what's coming off these trucks? Because this is the most money that I've ever spent in a year. In the beginning of the year, the most money that I've ever spent, as far as buying that rental property, to the trucks needing fixing and all that stuff, to the properties and the HVAC going out, and the leak, you know, that was in the garage at one of the properties, and all this other crazy stuff. This is the most, I can say this is the most I've ever spent probably in my life in one time being, you know, in one setting, which is in the beginning of the season. And that's kind of bad for me to be in the hole. Basically, I'm in the hole. I'm in the hole before the season starts out, and it is what it is. I'm in the hole with everything. I'm in the hole because I took a gamble on buying this property. So I took a lot of my savings and dumped it into the property to buy the property, not knowing, you know, that all this other stuff was going to happen. So like they said, you got to have money to maintain whatever you got going on, whether it's your business, whether it's real estate. You gotta save and have money to maintain it, to keep it going, to keep it. It ain't just buying something, it's buying it and trying to keep it. That's the hard part. Buying something and trying to keep it. That's the hard part. And if you can't keep it, then you're gonna lose it. But, you know, what can you do? There's people that lose millions of dollars and thousands of dollars and then get back on their feet and do it all over again and become successful again and go the second time around and the third time around until they succeed. So you just got to get back up, and that's what it feels like I'm trying to do. I'm trying to get back up and get all this stuff taken care of and keep pushing on. But yeah, guys, I'm in the hole. In the beginning of the season, I'm in the hole. So, hey, it's hard out here for a pimp when you're trying to get that money for the rent. Yeah, I feel like that right now. I said it's hard out here for a pimp when you're trying to get that money for the rent. Yeah. Alright guys, on that note, hey, subscribe to my channel. And I'll catch you on the next video. Peace.